Took a nap. Was watching shows. I was probably should have done more on my day, but I didn't, and I feel kind of bad about it now. So I'm wearing my American Jumpmans. They're all like crooked on me. My bad, my bad, my bad. Yeah, kind of showed you my belly. What's up? Hey, Bike, Dixie, I went and just saw you mentioned me on something, and then I went to go look at it, and it said that it was like, I don't know what happened to it, but it just said it wasn't there. So I don't know what happened, Dixie. That's crazy. I went and checked it out and then saw that like that. It's up now. I don't know. I just went and that was right before I got on here. I looked at it and it said it was down. I don't know what happened. It was weird. Then it was crazy that you were the first person that showed up, because that's what I was looking at. And this thing right here happened on my knee. This thing happened on my bike, on my electric bike, just not that long ago. I fell on it twice and hurt it in the same spot twice. Like on my electric bike, I was just learning how to ride it, and you know, the electric bike I used before was my friend's bike, and it was like not as strong. It was not as powerful. Like when you press the button down, you had to wait a second, and then it started. The motor will kick in, you know, and you have to press it down. What's up, Lola? How you doing? And so my bike, if you press it down, it'll shoot. It'll be like shoot. So I was holding bags because I stopped at at the 7-Eleven, and I got a bunch of Cokes. So what happened was I jumped on there, and then I pressed the button, and when I pressed the button, my bike shot from underneath me, and I went straight into a medium. And I went straight into a medium, and when I hit that medium, I skinned my knee, and that's how I got this on my knee. And then I did the same thing again, and went smack into a curb, which was the first time I wrecked the bike was I hit a curb, and I don't know, but the bike just shot. It was just weird because when you push the pedal down, the power assist kicks in. And when the power assist kicked in, I went straight into a curb and hit my knee, but I wasn't going that fast. This other one was a 7-Eleven. I turned in, and then I had bags on each of my stuff, and then I hit the button, and it went, phew, and I went right into the curb. Hit the curb, tried to catch myself, and man, I skinned my knee pretty bad that time. It was the same part of my knee. So then, and then it was just, and it was healing up, and then right when it was almost healed up, I did the same thing again, right on the same spot. And I was like, damn, so twice. But now I know not to put the power all the way up when you first start. I still do it, to be quite honest. I just know it's gonna jerk. So is college worth it? I don't know. I mean, it could be. I think a trade college is more worth it. You know, when you go to a trade school college, I think that's more worth it because you're going to be making money, and they're teaching you a certain profession thing that you can get really good at. And I mean, like if you go for electrician or you go for, mechanic or something like that, trade schools are amazing for that. So it really depends what you're going for. All right, Lola, good night. Have a blessed night. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you're not a like, or if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do. Appreciate it. You too, Corey. But yeah, I mean, you got to look into it, man. You got to really look into the college and look into how much it's going to cost. And what's up, Tristan? Oh, now you had to be an idiot. Okay, everybody say bye to the idiot. That's all it took. 3 seconds. He's gone. He's 3 years old. He just learning how to spell. Poor kid. I feel bad for you. Yeah, well, get used to it, honey. People talk about people behind each other's back, especially when you give them something to talk about. You know, you got to stop giving people something to talk about sometimes. Like you're giving too much of your personal information out, and people are going to react to being lied to. People don't like being lied to. Some people don't mind being lied to. Some people hate being lied to. I personally hate being lied to, especially when it's like so far-fetched it's not even funny. And then they get caught, and then instead of being woman enough or man enough to admit that they were caught in a lie, they keep making more lies up. And then they think that those lies are going anywhere, and everybody's looking at these lies and nobody's believing it. And then they get mad at the people for not believing the lies rather than the person that's telling the lie. I think the person telling the lie should be ashamed of themselves for being a liar and for telling a bunch of untrue stories, you know? So I guess people get what they give too, you know what I'm saying? Like there's people that get bullied, but then they're on the internet bullying other people. Okay, so somebody bullied you, so now you're going to get on the internet and start bullying everybody else. Isn't that what happens? I mean, but wouldn't a person that got bullied almost like, I mean, there's a lot of sick things that happen in the world that people don't agree on, but then they end up being their aggressors. I don't know. I mean, I didn't pick on people when I was young, but I definitely defended myself from a lot of bullies. And then, at one time, I was becoming a bully, but then I realized that I was becoming that bully and realized that that's not the person God raised me to be, and then I would backtrack and then apologize and help the under people out. Like there's a lot of people that get picked on that shouldn't get picked on. There's people that have been picked on for being Christians. Those people I will 100% defend. If I hear anybody picking on a Christian and putting down a Christian, I don't care if it's 100 to 1. It'd be 100 to 2. Because I would be on your side. I'm sorry, but I don't care what anybody else thinks of me. I don't care if you like me or don't like me. What I do care about is when you talk about a religion and people are too afraid to say I love God and I represent God because everybody else wants to sit there and say, oh, I don't believe in God, oh, that's fiction, well, that's your opinion and you can have one, but I have the opinion of saying I believe in God. Oh, wow. Yeah, Corey, that's disgusting, bro. And does she try to kiss you afterwards? Well, a lot of people have been bullied, Dixie, and not have PTSD. So, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, it depends. I mean, I know people that have double personalities and people that have all these different personalities, they don't realize that they got a sickness either. And in their mind, they think that they're normal and everybody else is weird. So, you get what I'm saying? It really depends on the person, man. I mean, I don't know what, what you could be diagnosed with. So, like, I could preach to somebody about that till I'm red in the face. They're not going to get it. Just like you can't teach empathy. You cannot teach empathy. You cannot teach compassion. Compassion is something you should have in you. It should be already in you. Being compassionate is not something that I think should ever have to be taught. But some people, like, if you get abused a lot and you never got a hug, then those people I could understand. But, like, I mean, I would think that's, I don't know. I was the middle child. I was neglected, I felt like, a lot in my life. Because I was more the middle child. Like, there was an older brother, there was a younger brother, there was an only sister. So, what's up, Michael? Michael Bell. Why does everybody not have their pictures up? Why does everybody have C's? I got a C, I got an M. Like, what are you guys afraid of showing your face? That's just so weird. Like, and why go on live if you're going to chat with people on live and not have your picture up? Like, what are you afraid of? Like, it's hard to have a conversation with somebody with no picture or no face. I don't even know who I'm talking to. I don't know if it's a guy or girl. I don't know. How am I going to know who the person I'm talking to? Like, I wish people would put their picture up. Like, even if you're not good looking, who cares? Judgment. You were just talking about your girl eating your butthole. Why do you... Obviously, you don't care about judgment if you're talking about my girl eats my butthole and gives me kisses all the time. So, bro, listen. If your girl eats your butthole, then what do you kiss? That means you kiss your own butthole, bro. She licks your butthole, then you give her a kiss, you peck her in her lips. That's disgusting, bro. That's what you wrote. I'm not going to read it again. Write it correctly. Shouldn't you, like, maybe you should watch what you write. You said your girl likes to eat your behind. What does my girl likes to eat your behind mean? Doesn't that mean eat butthole? Who's the jerk? Well, maybe I look like your daddy. I don't know. So maybe I look like a jerk. Oh, you eat buttholes. Oh, you eat your wife's butthole. Well, at the end of it, you're still kissing her, right? I don't know, bro. I think you should keep what you do with your wife. No, I don't hate you. Well, I don't know you. Bro, listen. Here, I'll go back and read it. Okay? My wife insists on eating my behind. Yikes. Guys, listen to what Corey Prince just wrote. My wife insists on eating my behind. Yikes. What does that mean? Here, I'm even gonna pin it. Everybody, explain what Corey is telling me. Then Corey has the balls to say this to me. Judgment. He tells me to read it again and calls me a jerk, okay, for reading his own words, okay? Then he goes off and says, you hate me, just say it. Okay, this is getting personal. You made it personal when you said my wife likes to eat my behind. Who made it personal? You made it personal. I didn't make it personal. I don't even know your wife. And I already want her to go brush her teeth. Because if she's eating butthole, okay, then thank you. But why are you coming at me like that? I should be asking you that. I should be saying, bro, why are you telling me personal stuff like that? Anyways, like, the fact that she's even trying to lick your butthole, I'd be pissed. For one thing is, I would never let a girl lick my butthole. Personally, if we're going to get personal, I'm going to personally tell you, I do not allow my girlfriend to even lick my butthole. It's just not right. Like, why would you want to kiss her in her mouth knowing that her tongue was just in your butthole? So, I'm sorry, Corey. Don't mean to get personal, but you got personal first. That... Corey, how is that bullying? Could you explain that to me, bro? Aren't I not allowed an opinion? I mean, this is my live, right? I'm in control of this live, right? This is me on camera, right? I'm reading your words. How am I bullying you by A, reading what you wrote, B, giving my opinion of what you wrote, and C, letting you know my personal intake on whether or not I would let my girlfriend or my wife lick my butthole. And I was just simply saying no. Just like I would never let a girl get a toy and stick it in my butthole. No. There's many men that call themselves men that literally takes their toys and use it on themselves. And if anybody asked me that, I would be like, hell no. Hell no, I would never do that. And there's some people that would high-five each other for doing it. Me too, buddy. I'll meet you in the closet. No. I don't mean to be offensive, bro, but you can't get mad at me for that, bro. How long you been married, Corey? Say butthole. Corey, how long you been married, bro? I mean, I'm really not judging you. I'm just saying my opinion. Like, I know you were probably joking around, maybe dropping content and stuff like that, which I like. I appreciate the content drop. But I'm not bullying you because I don't know you. And I can't even see your picture. I don't even know if you're human. I don't know if you're a robot. And nobody knows you here, Corey. So it's not like I could hurt your feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you get to know my people in here, and you know my people that I have, because I got people in here, then once you get to know them and you're part of the squad, then you could feel bullied. Because then you're known here. You get what I'm saying? Hey, thank you, Corey. I appreciate you, bro. Hey, thanks for the laugh, too, bro. I know you were just joking around. And even if you weren't, that's still your priority, right? It is your preference. I mean, I ain't judging you for your preference. Irina, you've been subbed. She said, I subbed. Irina, you've been subbed. If you just now subbed, then I am hurt. Because I've seen your name here like 5-6 times. And you're just now subbing? You can't sub if you're already subbed. You ever box? Oh, bro, I'm from Chicago. That's all we used to do in Chi-Town was box. Like, my dad was a street boxer and stuff like that. So I was a street fighter back in the day, but now I don't do that no more. I'm a lover, not a fighter now. Hey, let me get rid of this thing that I removed your comment about the eating the behind thing. Son, double time. Son, what? Oh, you sub double time? Is that what you're saying? Sub double time? Thank you. I appreciate that. I would take that. Hey Corey, you should think about putting your picture up, bro. I mean, you don't have to, but you should think about it, bro. And people in my chat, a lot of people in my a lot of people that's in my on my stuff here. I could never. Well, put your picture? Are you talking about put your picture, your profile picture? Because I mean, bro, listen, when you put your I speak Bulgaria. Oh, it's from Bulgaria? So you're Bulgarian? Hey, those Bulgarians are pretty hardcore. Be messing around with no Bulgarians. God bless you, though. On a real, I bless you and bless your people. I mean, I pray for the innocence of people, man. To be quite honest, man. I can't stand. Did you see how Israel's getting pummeled right now? The Israel's getting hit with some bombs, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad for Israel right now. I pray for Israel more than anything, man. That's like God's people. I mean, the fact that the Jews left for so many years and then came back and reestablished themselves again is unheard of. And especially the fact that they're speaking Hebrew and speaking their native language again there too, which is also unheard of. I don't put my age on here because I got too many people that are trolls that I can't do that. I hide behind the mask life allows me to wear. I could never match you in intellectual exchange with the Yeah, you're not lying. Hey Corey, on a real, bro, just you come here not trolling, you're gonna be fine on my live. Nobody would mess with you on my live. And my people here would actually back you up. No matter what you look like or no matter who you are, as long as you come as who you are, in my life, you're going to be good, bro. I promise you. I only burn the people that troll me or try to come at me the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was only playing with you because I was reading your comment and I was like, oh, shit. And I know people that says, hell yeah, I'll let my wife lick my butthole. And I'm not lying. To each his own. But not every guy likes that. That's like saying every guy wants a threesome. Not every guy wants a threesome. You get what I'm saying? Because some guys aren't about that life. Or don't want that life. Or don't want to share a person they love. If you love somebody and you're hooking up with somebody, you don't want to share them with another girl or with another person. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, not a lot of people want to do that sharing thing. And we're not meant to share each other like that. Bulgaria, are you stuck on repeat? I just told you, I don't put my age on here. That's personal things I can't put on here. I got people that troll me and that are very upset that I'm a pro-Israelite, that I'm all about the Israel people. And I'm pro-life, actually. I'm pro-Palestinian lives too, because there's innocent Palestine lives too. Just like there's innocent people and Jews lives too. You can't go into foreign land and kill people for land. And land that's not even yours. That land is God's land, and God said this land is for the Jews, the ancestors of Isaac and David. Right now, I live with my ex. We just recently broke up because we weren't working out, man. She was a narcissist, and I realized that she's a narcissist, and so I'm on the verge of moving out. But that's why a lot of my stuff is in this garage packed up. You know, I got a lot of things packed up, so I'm hopefully going to be changing my studio around. Hopefully, I'm going to have a home, like a better house. I just don't know if I'm going to stay in Daytona, or if I'm going to go to St. Augustine, if I'm going to go to Placa. I don't know where I'm going to go yet. So I'm still debating on where I'm going to go, what I want to do, because it just recently happened. Because at one time, well, it hasn't recently happened, but at first it was that we were going to slow things down and take things slower to fix things and to work on things and do it more in the biblical way. And then it turned out to be that she was just fake. I need to go now because I have college. All right, Irina. Have a blessed day, girl. Are you a girl or a guy? I don't know, because you just look like a big black spot to me. I'm going to just call you Black Spot. Bye, Black Spot. Bye, Spot. That's what I'm going to call you, Spot. I'm not going to call you Irina. I'm going to call you Spot until you change your picture. Okay, Spot. Black Spot. Do your college work, Black Spot. I don't understand. Why does people so afraid of showing their identity? Like, I show myself. Hell, I'm even in shorts right now. If I went like this, you could probably see my nuts. And I'm over here showing all of me. And you know something? I got nothing to be afraid of. I got nothing to hide. So why is people so afraid? Hey, look at Owen is young. Owen straight up said his age. He had nothing to be afraid of, okay? And he's still here. I got other people that when they're honest, I keep them around. I keep them around for honesty. I don't need somebody fake. I don't need somebody to be what you're not. I don't ask for your money. I don't ask. Oh, dude. Oh, thank you for your free subscription and the like, though. I appreciate that. You know, I do. But I'm not getting paid for that right now. I haven't made a damn dollar off anything. Your friend said he's gay? Yeah, you know, I think gayness is it's a demonic thing too. It's that's in my heart. So, you know, maybe he needs prayer. Pray that you know that pray he don't look at you funny. I'm sorry. Pray you don't get to you don't get gym class with that guy. You know what I'm saying? Imagine going like this. Or doing this. He'll be like, why are you staring at me? You put your own PE clothes on. Hi, Owen. We ain't friends no more. We're breaking up. What do you mean we're breaking up? Nope. Now people think we're a couple. Uh-uh. Hey, I had another idiot in here. I went like this. Right? What does this mean, guys? Anybody in this chat? Oh, you were joking? Oh, that's a mean joke. Now your friend really is gay. Maybe that friend that's gay is you. Are you that gay friend, Owen? Owen, are you that gay friend? I'm telling your mom. No, I'm telling your mom. You came out of the closet. You just came out the closet. Owen. I'm gonna pray for you, Owen. I'm playing with you, bro. I'm playing. I know you ain't gay. Where you kissing your homeboy for $1 million? He's only playing Corey. Hey, Owen is young. Owen's very young. So I'm only teasing with him though. Owen's not gay. Owen, I got your back, bro. I'm only kidding. Hey, look, Corey's like, my bad. He don't know. Corey don't know you yet. So Yeah, he's Owen is cool. He's been around for a while, and he's young. He's a young jitterbug. I play around with him every now and then. Actually, I don't joke around with him like that at all. But he's the one that came out with that comment. Like you see Corey, what I'm talking about? You see how his words got himself in trouble. You see Corey. You see how that worked? See, I didn't say anything. It was his own words. And now he's tripped up on his own words. Now he's like, no. I know it's not true, though. I'm just playing around with Corey because he came up with that, my friend's gay. You shouldn't make fun of that. Just to be honest, Owen. Because now you just might have put the spirit of gayness in your friend. Now your friend that's sitting next to you could be staring at you once you undress. Or so you better start looking at your homeboy a little bit like this. I bet you guys are looking at each other right now. No, we good, right? Right? You about girls? Nah, you ain't even about girls right now. Y'all are too young for boys or girls. You shouldn't be. All you should be concentrating is on Legos and about tag. You're it or hide and seek. Come find me. You get what I'm saying? We are not friends. But Owen, last time you were watching me, you had a friend with you that was watching me. Remember? You were like, hey, my friend said, what's up? Or was that your fake friend? Dude, why does people make fake friends? I'd be like, hey, meet Casper. You see Casper? Yeah, that's Casper sitting right next to me. Bro, why would I send you money? You're supposed to send me money. I'm on YouTube doing free content, and you're talking about sending you money. No, you're supposed to send me money. You're watching me. I'm not watching you. Why would I send you money? For being pathetic? Come on, man. Anybody that can say send me money, I don't even ask for money. I didn't even put one thing up here about supporting my channel. Not one time. And you're over here asking me for money. It's called GoFundMe. You gotta open up a GoFundMe, take your picture. What the? Is that supposed to be? You have a girlfriend? Candy Gamer. Candy Gamer, you're scaring me, Candy Gamer. That's like saying, oh, I already made fun of you before about your name, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I roasted your name already. I'm not going to do it again. But the Candy Gamer is like saying, hey, Chester, I got candy. Candy Chester. I like candy too, though. I love candy. I love candy. You don't have no girlfriend. Quit lying. It's my little sister's channel. Oh, that's your little sister's channel? Oh. Are you a dude? So if that, yeah, so what, how old are you and what's your name? Candy. So I don't have to keep calling you Candy. What's your name and how old are you, bro? What? On India? I don't know, bro. I've never been to India, so I wouldn't know. I think that you guys are very respectful sometimes. You guys are very respectful sometimes, but I mean, I'm still trying to learn about your beliefs and stuff like that too. But I'm always not interested in learning another religion when I represent my religion. So I'm Liliana and I'm 14. Oh, okay. Do you do gaming too, or you just watch YouTube Live? My kids all watch YouTube Live, and it bothers me because I know that they're watching content that is similar to mine. I think one of them told me they didn't like my YouTube Live. And I was like, good, because it's not for kids. But somehow or another, I do get a lot of kids on here. Thank you, Liliana. Did I say that right, Liliana? God bless you. And listen, you be good to your peoples. Be good to your mom. Be good to your sisters, your brothers. Be good to people. Because remember, God watches everything. He sees everything you do. He's omnipotent. That means he's everywhere at one time. So he can see and know what you're doing. So please be loyal to him, because you're old enough to go up or down. You can still go to hell. So you're up the age that now you got to make a commitment to either God or the devil. There's no in between. If you don't believe in him, then you don't. If you don't believe in him, then you don't believe in. You're basically with him. You know what I'm saying? So please keep God first. Are you? What is this turning into a dating hotline? Are you trying to date me? I feel like you're like asking for personal information. What is this guy? What is this? I'm just gonna call you India. India. I don't put my personal information on YouTube Live. You're already getting my personality. You're getting to see my boyish looks. You're getting to see my arms, my legs. You even get to see my kneecaps. And look, my legs. My everything around me. Like, how much more information do you want about me? I can tell you where I'm from, Daytona Beach, Florida. Is there any more information you'd like to know? Not like an average American. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you know why? Because I'm Puerto Rican. My race is Puerto Rican. So maybe that's why. And I believe in God. I believe Jesus died for our sins. He died for your sins. He died for my sins. He died for us. So I believe in my true utmost love and respect for him. I believe that his sacrifice was for our sins, so we're able to have a passageway to speak to his Father. We wouldn't be able to speak to his Father if it wasn't for the, well, it could have, but it would have been a sacrifice. We would have to sacrifice something pure, something innocent, something of innocence to God, just to speak to him. His son's death opened up that portal to being able to pray to God. I believe that wholeheartedly. Hey, Juliana. How's it going, girl? I'm surprised Nidia hasn't got on yet. I was talking to her earlier, and I would think that she would know that I've been really working on my YouTube really hard lately, and pretty good. Like, I've been really trying hard to get my YouTube going, and I need to get my watch time hours up. So that means the more I'm online, the more my watch time hours gets put up. So if I start dedicating myself every day to YouTube, it would only take like a month longer before I'm monetized and I get my watch time hours to where I need them to be. But it's going to take a full month of doing this. So, good, I'm getting my outfit. Oh, I like that. Oh, together for a Halloween party this weekend. What about you? How are you doing? You know what I'm going to do? I think somehow I got to dig around. I don't know if it's even worth it right now, but last year I had a police hat, right? And I had a chain thing that had like, it looked like a badge. And then I had a gun that wraps around, like it looked like a fake holster that you could put a gun, like a fake gun in. And I was acting, what's up, Zane? I was acting like, I would look like an undercover cop, really. And people, and then I had the fake cop glasses too. And dude, shit, people actually believe that I was a cop, undercover cop. I'm like, dude, it's Halloween. How do you believe I'm a cop? Well, they do still work, obviously. So, and I was like, sure. I played the cop, and I never dress up for Halloween. But on Halloween, I believe in God, so I won't put a scary mask on. I won't do any of that. I mean, like, I think Jason, the movie, and a lot of horror movies are cool. I like horror movies to an extent, but celebrating that the evilness, I wouldn't do. So I would just dress like a cop, or dress like a fireman, or dress like, something like that versus evil. That's why I suggest some of y'all to do that believe in Jesus. Don't go putting in blood or being a zombie or be something you idolize. You know what I'm saying? Be a I don't know, be a firefighter, be a police officer, or be somebody that works in an ambulance worker or EMT, or or a football player or a baseball player, or you know what I'm saying, like that. You don't have to be something like that. Yeah, I'm doing Joker bad. No, I think Joker is an awesome one to be too. But you're also doing the smiley face and, Joke. It's a clown, so it works. That's not as bad, because you're doing a comic book character. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's pretty cool to be a character. Actually, I am a Muslim. That's exactly why. That's why I told you that I'm not into your religion. I represent my religion, and Jesus, not being a prophet, not being a messenger. Listen, there's too many prophets for God to make His Son to be a prophet when there were so many prophets out there. I think they said there was like over 300, and there was way more than 300 prophets. You know how many prophets were out there that was never even put down as a prophet or noticed as a prophet? There was many prophets that never even got acknowledgement for their prophets. There was way more prophets out there than anything. And another thing is, He would have sent His angel as the messenger. He has an archangel called Gabriel, which is the person that intercedes between God's commands and the human. He would have used a spiritual being that He created to do that. He wouldn't have made Jesus a messenger. That makes no complete sense at all. What makes complete sense is that Jesus came down here as a sacrificial lamb to take control of the devil's thing. Listen, anybody that died of sin was going to hell. Jesus dying for our sins took the keys and control back, because a sinless person died and went to Hades. And when he went to Hades, he was a perfect person. Somebody that nobody in the world would have ever been. There would have been never a sinless soul out there. Now, God had people that loved him. And listen, look at David. Look at Moses. Bro, they all did. Moses murdered somebody. He murdered somebody. Okay? And God still used him. David also murdered somebody for their wife. You know what I'm saying? And God still loved him and still was merciful to him. Explain that. You get what I'm saying? So Jesus is died for our sins. He died for your sins. He died for my sins. And I 100% believe that. Same here, knows me. Yeah, amen. He definitely knows you. He knows every hair. He knows the count on all our hair. He knows exactly how many hairs are in our head right now. And he's the Alpha and the Omega. Elohim, Yahuwah, Yahweh, El Shaddai. Like, He's a man of many names. He's a man of many names. But he's every one of his names is powerful. And I 100% believe that Jesus, and listen, when you start praying and you start feeling a little emptiness, it's because you're not praying through Jesus' name. If you pray through Jesus' name, through his blood sacrifice, you're able to speak to the Father. So when you use his name and you say you put respect in Jesus' name, and you put the respect into Jesus' name, you're able to speak to the Father. But if you don't respect Jesus' name and you don't give him the credit he deserves, then how are you speaking to his Father? Do you think that I wouldn't listen to you if you didn't show my son respect? You came in my house and you slapped my son. You think that I'm going to welcome you to my table? What kind of guy would be like, hey, yeah, go ahead and slap my son and tell my son that his sacrifice wasn't like that? You know, he ascended to heaven. He never died for our sins. He was never hung on the cross. There was never all this stuff, even though it was all put down, even though they explained everything in the Bible, what happened to his death, to the point. There's more proof of Jesus' existence, and then at first they were like, they didn't want to show much existence to Jesus. Now they said, no, we believe he existed. We just don't believe he died for our sins. We don't believe he was with the mother Mary and she was born of like that. We don't believe that. But we believe that a prophet named Jesus was alive, and yes, he did miracles. So I mean, the prophets all started when Jesus started doing miracles, you know what I'm saying, and really started performing miracles. Miracles were like the blind was not seeing, the dead was not walking, people was not making fish multiply and bread and turning water into wine. The prophets weren't doing that. And it was his disciples that he blessed that was able to perform miracles under his name, under his covenant. Hey, buddy, you're already confused. I can't unconfuse you. So if you're confused already and you want me to unconfuse you more, no. Hey, you know what? Hey, let me show you how to unconfuse yourself. Open one of these things up. Okay? When you get it, it's going to come into a sleeve like this. Okay? Look. Check this out. Hey, India, look at this. You take the sleeve off. Okay? Check this out, bro. India. You see that cross? Starts with that. India, what does that say? K, what does that say? Come on. Come on. It's the New King James Version, okay? Oh, it's not. It's King James Version, not the New King James. But check this out. You open it up. And listen. This is what you guys get confused on. You're going to have to go to the New Testament. You want me to spell it for you? India. N-E-W spells new. Okay? Okay. So once you get to the New Testament, you keep reading until you get to Revelations. Once you get to Revelations, don't you stop, India. Don't you stop. Keep going and finish Revelations off. After you're done with that, come here and ask me whatever questions you want. And India, I'll walk you through whatever you want, homie. I'll even bring you to my pastor. I'll bring you on live camera to my pastor. And bro, you could ask him whatever dumb question that comes in your little Hindu mind or Muslim mind. Whatever you want to ask him, you could ask him, okay, bro? But if you can't even read one chapter of the New Testament, then I cannot help you, bro. I can't teach you a whole New Testament in 3 minutes. Bro, seriously, you couldn't learn your ABCs in 2-3 days. So I'm just saying, bro, Read this Bible, and then when you get done with the Bible, then you can come ask me any questions you want. And bro, I got a feeling that you will have not many questions for me at all. You know why? Because this Bible will probably answer every question you have in your mind about God that you don't know about. I thought you were Muslim. I thought you knew about God. So you don't know about God at all. Okay. And you do know that God also isn't even the right... do you know what Lord means? Do you know what Lord means? India, do you know what Lord means? That means Baal. You know that, right? And do you know that God, there was the name of the devil, okay? Not just Lucifer. It was Gaddis something, Gaddius, and it says God on there, okay? In the Bible, it was redacted. His name was redacted over, I forgot, they said it was a whole bunch. It was a big number. It was redacted and put in with God and Lord. In our money, it says, in God we trust. But our government is very, very fake, okay? And if you see what the government's doing, there's no way you can see. You can see the Illuminati sign in the money. You can see everything in the money that shows that their belief in God is not the belief that we believe in, okay? So read your Bible, bro. Hey, listen, if you can't afford one of these, even though my church gives them for free, I mean, if you want me, maybe I could send you one out if you can't get one in India. But, bro, this thing called the Play Store. Go to the U version. Y-O-U. Okay? You're going to have to put a space. Okay? V-E-R-S-I-O-N. Okay? Then once you go to that, you pick whatever. You could get the New King James Version. You could get NLT version. You could get all kind of different versions, okay? All in one app. And guess what, bro? It would even read it to you. So listen, bro, if you can't read, then guess what? It'll read it to you. It's my favorite app, bro. Every night I go to sleep and I let that Bible app read to me as I sleep. It's part of my protection. You don't think I got haters and I got people that are trying to put evil spells on me? But guess what? Can't touch this. I'm MC Hammer. Can't touch this. What was that? Vanilla Ice. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. What is it? Anyways, one of them two. Can't touch this. You know why you can't touch this? Because I'm protected by God. You know why I'm protected by God? Because I put respect in Jesus' name. You get what I'm saying? I put respect in Jesus' name. Meaning that I respect the sacrifice Jesus did for me and for little Indians like you. White people, black people, brown people, Spanish people, caramel latte people, French vanilla people, whatever you call it, bro. He died for all of us, okay? And he's waiting for you to put respect into his name. Bro, he died. He was your sacrificial lamb. Shouldn't you respect that? I would respect that. And I'm going to respect that. And I don't care how many Muslims comes on my challenge or channel. And every one of you Muslims, I'm going to say the same thing to you guys. Put some respect into my Jesus' name. Respect and honor him the way he deserved. The way he died. He died with honor. Okay? God, the world shook when he died. Okay? So, and he said he was pleased with his son. Come on, bro. He died honorable. He died for us. And it's sad that you see people not want to put respect to his name. Oh, yeah, he's a messenger. He's a prophet. Jesus. Man, come on, you guys. Have you guys gotten anything right? I mean, I just wondered, have you guys gotten anything right yet? I just want to know. Thank you, Soy. I appreciate you, bro. I just don't understand it. And I don't hate you for what you believe, but you don't even try to read the Bible at all. You want to argue with people. Like, read the Bible first. And then after you read it, then come argue with everybody you want to be. You know this Bible has had prophecies foretold on this Bible? Do you know there's no other Bible out there? There's no other book that has been 100% correct on prophecies? Do you not know that? Do you not know this is the only book in the world, okay, that has been around as long as it's been around and has been 100% correct with prophecies? There's parts of the Bible that talks about Moses' route, where he walked, where he went, what road they crossed, what road they went by. And if you go through everything he says, you can find every art piece he mentioned in this Bible in the world today. Moses, when they parted the Red Sea, there's parts of that sea still, like wheels, chariot wheels, that was made exactly like the Roman years were, built the same exact way in the depths of that water. How did that get there? I mean, come on, guys. There's proof that the Bible's real. There's proof that his existence is real. There's proof that Jesus was alive. And there's proof that Jesus was crucified. What are you going to argue about that? He was crucified. He died. There's proof they even found his blood that was still alive, and his father's genetic side had one DNA. His mother's side had tons of DNA. The father's side had one DNA. That's unheard of. And the blood they found was still alive. It wasn't from a dead person. It was from a alive person. Oh, no. Hell no. Why would I study the Quran when I don't believe in the Quran? I believe the Bible. Why would I study the Quran when you guys are still running in circles? You guys are licking your own butt, running in circles, licking your butts. Why would I want to read that? Okay, listen. So, guys, everybody should have to read the witchcraft, about witchcraft, to know that witchcraft is wrong. So go read all the dark portals and all the darkness about witchcraft to know that witchcraft is evil. Why in the world would I turn around and read something? And the Torah, God did love, Jesus did love the Torah, but that's called the Old Testament. That's basically the Old Testament, okay? Which you guys are still stuck on. You guys will show more respect for Moses and Abraham than you do Jesus' name. You guys honor Moses more than you honor Jesus' name. You call that respect? You call that respect? You guys all honor, even the Pharisees honored that Torah and didn't even honor Jesus' real coming in front of your face, a pure, innocent man, and they still downed him. And what are you guys doing now? What are you guys doing now? You guys want to down people that don't believe in your fictitiousness. And we don't care if you believe in ours, but don't sit there and ask me to educate you about my religion and then tell me that I should read about yours. I don't want to read about yours. But half of my Bible's in yours. It's your Torah. You just didn't read the New Testament. You guys ignored the New Testament. You guys only believe in the Old Testament, which was the most wicked time. You could get stoned for adultery. And Jesus said, nope, not today. Not today. Not today. Okay? He changed things. Back in the day, yes, those laws had to be there back in that day. But now it's not like that. Jesus died for our sins. He died for you. He changed all that stuff. So now we're not living in the Old Testament no more. We're living in the New Testament now. It was a sacrificial lamb. He died for me and for you. And I'm sorry that you don't want to accept that, India. I'm sorry that you don't want to accept that. Bro, I'm going to pray for you. I have no hate for you. India, I have no hate for you. I pray for your soul. I pray for your salvation. I literally do pray for your salvation. I pray to God that one day that maybe I don't know what's going to take for you to honor the sacrifice God made, giving his only son. Maybe one day, I don't think you would ever have sacrificed your son for anybody. Much less, that would have been hard for me to sacrifice my own son, my only own son. That would be hard. That would be hard. Jesus drank wine too, but he didn't get drunk off the wine, you Nimrod. You could have a drink of wine and not get drunk. God said, Jesus always said, do not over partake. You could over partake in eating food. You could overeat, and it's called gluttony. You could overeat sugar and cause yourself to have a heart attack. Who are you going to blame? Are you going to blame God because you had a heart attack because you ate so much sugar and you didn't take care of yourself and you wouldn't eat healthy, so you killed yourself? So you're going to blame God for it? Come on, bro. Don't come up with that crap. What does that got to do with anything? You guys drink wine. I don't drink wine. I don't even drink wine. I don't even drink liquor. And if I do have a drink, it might be like once every 3 or 4 or 5 months. Bro, you're on crack. And you do know that there's no other sin greater than other sins, right? So what are you talking about? So do you think that you don't walk in sin? So you don't do anything wrong? India, you don't do anything wrong since you're Muslim. You think that you're perfect? So India, you're saying you're sinless? Are you saying you're sinless? You know what happened? Cat caught your tongue? Did the cat caught your tongue there? Are you sinless? Is that what you're trying to say? Because I want to know, because maybe we need to look up, maybe we need to look you up and see what your lifestyle is about, because you sound pretty holy to me, man. Bro, I think the priests need to get India in there. You should be in the Vatican, bro. Because it sounds like to me you're perfect. So when God said anybody without sin throws the first stone, India would have been throwing that stone, huh? He'd have been like, I'm sinless. Get out of here, India. You are not sinless, bro. You are not sinless. And just remember, every soul you damn, every soul you went out there and preached to, every person you falsely preached to, just remember, you're responsible for their soul. You're responsible for all the damnation and the words that you put in other people's ears stating that Jesus was a prophet and a messenger. Because people that believe that aren't praying to God. You're not praying to Yahweh. You're not praying to Yahuwah. You're not. Because in the Bible it says if you don't believe in the Son, then you don't believe in the Father. So if you would have read this book and you would have stopped and kept going on the New Testament, you would have learned that. But see, you don't do it. You know why you don't do it? You know why you don't do it? Because you let the devil in your head and now you're blind. And you don't want to see it. So if you don't want to see it, bro, why are you still on my live? India, why are you still on my live? Listen, bro. If you had a Muslim channel out there and you were over there in your little tarpon and you were in your had your little Muslim thing going, do you think I would be sitting on your channel? Hey, let me tell you right now, brother, I wouldn't. And you know why I wouldn't? You know why I wouldn't? Because I'm not interested in that. And I would have just moved on. If you don't want to believe the Bible, bro, you have the right to reject it. But you can never say that it wasn't approached to you. You can never say that a Christian tried to tell you to read the Bible and you rejected it. And you didn't want anything to do with it. That's on you, my friend. It's not on me. Okay? I could only tell you to read your Bible, read the Bible, learn the Bible. If you don't want to learn the Bible, bro, when you see Judgment Day, he's going to say, hey, I had sent you people to tell you to read this Bible. Told you read that New Testament. You didn't want to read it. The man even told you to download the YouTube YouVersion app and learn the Bible harder. You didn't want to do it. You want to stick to your guns about being Muslim. Well, you should be very proud. I'm pretty sure your Muslim friends are all giving you high fives right now, giving you slap butt. I don't know, maybe looking underneath your dress. I don't know. I'm proud of you for that, my brother. Hey, good for you, man. I'll high five you for that too. But guess what? I'm still going to represent this Bible. And I'm still going to tell people to read it. And I'm still going to sit there and say straight up that God, Jesus, is not a prophet. He's not a messenger. He was the sacrificial lamb. You don't want to agree with it, brother. I'm sorry. You're just going to have to cry me a river over there in India. Okay? I don't know what to say to you, bro. Make a plant under my name. I don't know. Like, I try to help you, and I can't help you. But I tell you what, I would never be preaching that Jesus is a prophet or a messenger. Never. Because I would never want to be responsible for the ears that listen to this and say, oh, I should be reading this instead. I should be learning about Muslims instead. No, you need to read about that Bible and master that Bible and see what's coming. Read the New Testament. The Bible has been 100% accurate. If that Bible is 100% accurate and it's the most accurate book in the world out there, that nobody has 100% accuracy level than this Bible, then who are you arguing with, homie? Who are you arguing with? Those are facts. I didn't make facts up. I didn't write the book. The book was around way before me, homie. It was around before me. So why the hell would I argue with it? I'm not going to argue with it. The facts are the facts. Well, Todd, you don't know me. So, does that surprise me? If you don't, and Todd goes, I wouldn't guess you're religious. Well, you don't know me. So, Todd, M, you don't know me, bro. So how would you know what I am and what I'm not? And you obviously haven't been on my channel long, because every one of my videos has something to do and said about God. Anybody that's been a part of my lives know that's the number one thing I represent always has been my religion and Israel. And about pro-life. So how do you not know the most important thing about me? Now, listen, in the Bible, it even says that Jews are God's people. The Jews are God's people. What are you talking about? The Muslims are waiting for the Antichrist. You guys are waiting for an Antichrist. You're not waiting for the second coming of Jesus. You're waiting for the Antichrist. And in 3 years, you're going to realize you all were duped. He's giving y'all chances of redemption. He's giving you a chance to fall on your knees and put respect into his name. He loves his people. Obviously, he loves his people. All right, everybody say goodbye to Todd. He will not be a part of this live no more. Peace out. That's the second time I got rid of him. Did you say said Israel? Yes, Israel. Are you deaf and dumb? Israel, yes. Israel's God's people. The Jews. Israel is God's chosen people. The ancestors of Isaac and David. Do you not understand that? That's why you stopped reading your Bible. That's why you stopped reading the New Testament. Because it wasn't about the Muslims. It was about the Jews. And you guys got pissed at that. You were upset that God didn't say the Muslims were God's chosen people. He said the Jews were God's chosen people. So you guys are sitting there butthurt about that, and you don't want to respect of religion, then don't. But don't get mad freaking at the Bible because God said he loves the Jews and he loves his people, and that he gave land to his people, that he gave this land to his ancestors. What are you freaking mad about that? You got freaking India, right? You got your own country, right? Doesn't the Palestinians have their own land? Don't they have their own country? So why are you so worried about Israel for? You know why? Because in the Bible, it says the world is going to go against Israel. And they're all going to line up against Israel. And guess who's not going to get defeated? Israel. You know who's still in the war? Even through all this crap, and nobody has taken Israel out. Listen, if you guys had it so right, if the Muslims had it so right, then why is Israel still there? Why are you still trying to get their land? Why is Israel still called Israel? Because it's protected by Archangel Michael. Like he said in the Bible, he also says, I will make a cup of trembling to anybody that lifts their hands against Israel and tries to annihilate Israel. Israel's not going to get annihilated and never will get annihilated. You know why? Because God's got his holy hands on Israel and has protection over Israel. Like the Bible that you obviously can't read and have never wrote and never read, and you've probably never been past any chapters in your life. But if you listen to the Bible verses, and you don't even have to read it because it'll read it for you on the Bible app, then you will have no reason of saying, oh my God, wow, this makes sense. And maybe when you get it right, you guys will start seeing many more blessings coming your way. Maybe things will work out more your way. Maybe your land will give the fruit that you want that Israel has. Listen, there's a reason why you guys want Israel's land, right? You want Israel's land because it's blessed. Your land is not giving you what you want out of it. I wonder why. Hence, not putting respect in Jesus' name. I guess that would be one of them, right? And I would think that's a big one, right? Why are you, how's that so confusing to you? How is that confusing to you? And then you goes, oh, which one are the Muslims that are out there blowing themselves up saying they're about to have 13 wives? You know what you Muslims say? Oh, those aren't real Muslims. Oh, no. The ones that are yelling out, praise Allah, and blowing up and killing innocent families, and saying they're going to get 13 wives. Oh, no. They're not Muslim. We don't claim them. Those are radicals. Those are terrorists. We don't believe in that. We don't believe in that. What did Hamas just do? Hamas just went and attacked innocent people as they were partying with their pants down, having a great time, dancing, and they were sitting there shooting them like fish in a barrel. And what did the Palestinian peoples do that was in colleges in United States of America? They were sitting there protesting Palestinian rights when they just attacked innocent people. Then when the innocent people, Israel, starts fighting Hamas back, then they're all like, oh, they're blowing up innocent people. What did you think you did when you went into their land? And listen, it's this thing called don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Don't throw a bomb from their backyard. A bomb won't return to sender. How is that hard to believe? I would never in my life, even if I ever was in the army, I would never go into a backyard of a family member or a family and shoot a grenade or cannon knowing that they could possibly shoot that shit right back and blow innocent people up. Who does that? You know who does that? Cowards. Cowards do that. And that's who he praises. Cowards. Get out of here. He don't want to read the Bible because he likes the dark. Why would he want light? Then all his dirt's going to come out to light. He don't want his dirt to come out to light. He don't want to admit that he's been praising and worshiping wrong. He don't want to admit that. Hell no, he's not going to admit that. So they don't want to read any proof, or they don't want to see proof. And God, Jesus could come right here in front of them, and he was still questioning Jesus. Didn't they question him once? You don't think they questioned him once? They questioned him when he was alive. He's going to come back the second time. And you know what it says in the Bible that you don't read? You little Muslim. And you want to talk about Jews. Hey, the Jews got it wrong too. But you ain't in any better class. So, okay, the Jews got it wrong and the Muslims got it wrong too. So what? You're both wrong. You're not any better than the Jews. You're definitely not any better than the Jews. You're actually worse than the Jews if you ask me. The reason I say that is because God's going to come back for his Jews. And you Muslims are going to fall on your knees when you realize you were duped by the Antichrist. But by then, I mean, a hardened heart is going to stay hardened. It says that in the Bible. It says hardened hearts will be hardened. They're just going to get harder and harder. So no matter what, Jesus could be in front of your face and you still won't believe. So what am I going to do? I'm going to step right over you and be like, you were warned. You were warned. I feel bad for the people that aren't warned. I feel bad for the people that never got a chance to hear God's name. And it's because of people like Muslims that don't want to show the truth about Jesus. They want to fake news, sell things that aren't true, glorify things that even Jesus had problems with. Jesus was like, listen, Pharisees were arguing with Jesus' knowledge, and Jesus' knowledge was beyond anybody's knowledge. He had more knowledge than anything, and the Pharisees still questioned him. Hey, baby girl. I support Israel. Yes, I do. India, I don't support you. I support Israel. And yes, I'm a Christian that supports Israel. Yep. And you know something, India? I hope that anybody that throws anything at India, for every bomb that is thrown at Israel's way, bro, I hope 15 bombs come back yours. Every time you go to murder one of God's people, every time you go to murder an innocent life, bro, I hope 15, 20 bombs land right back on you. Because in the Bible, it even says that. It says, I will make you a cup of trembling. And if you don't understand what that is, India, you're going to have to read that up. You're going to have to look it up yourself. Go look it up what that means, okay? Anything you throw at Israel is going to come back on you, homie. So, I'm not going to feel bad for you. You're going to be the one crying when it comes back on you. Not me. I'm going to be laughing. I told you. Good for you. I'm glad. Yeah. India, I don't care what you have to say, bro. Obviously, I haven't even been reading what you've been writing. I mean, good for you, bro. You're not hurting my feelings. Listen, bro, I don't get my spiritual blessings from you. I don't get any, the love I get from God is not from you, homie. So I don't need to make you proud. And I'm not here to make a Muslim proud. Okay? And I'm sorry. And I'm sorry, bro. I really am sorry for you. I pity you, bro. I really do. I pity you. I do. So why don't you just get off my channel so I don't have to kick you off my channel? Why don't you just leave and go to somebody else's channel? Is there not another Muslim that you could watch? Is there not a Muslim out there that you like? I mean, why are you still on my channel? I mean, you've been on my channel for a while now. I don't get why you're still here. I'm trying to give you an out to where I don't have to throw you out. So why don't you just leave? You don't agree with my way of thinking, and I don't agree with your way of thinking. So, good for you. Now make your own live and talk about it. Maybe I'll watch it later. And maybe not. We'll see, right? But you should be busy now recording a live of your own. Not worried about what an American Puerto Rican thinks of God. And the fact that Israel will never be annihilated. Israel will never be annihilated. Do you hear that? Do you know Israel has been around for a long, long time, right? You do know that, right? You do know that everybody that has gone against Israel has left with a big L on their head, right? You do know that, right, India? Are we on the same page here? Are we on the same page here, India? Everybody that has gone against Israel has left with the L on their head. Okay? Israel's still there, homie. You guys want that land so bad. But guess who's not going to get it? So bye, India. It's funny because I've met so many Indians on here, and the Indians that I met on here all say that majority of them believe in Hindu. They believe in their Hindu God, and they don't even like the Muslims. They even said, no, the Muslims are idiots and we don't like the Muslims. And I've talked to many Indians on my live. This is probably like the first Indian I talked to that was actually a Muslim and not Hindu. Because, and I know nothing about Hindu. And I'm not interested in learning about Hindu. Because that's not, God doesn't say study everybody's religion. Just like I wouldn't study witchcraft, I'm not going to study another religion. Now, the Torah is something that I might be interested in learning a little bit, would be the Torah. But the Torah is a lot like the Old Testament. It basically is the Old Testament, you know what I'm saying? But there is more into the Torah, you know, that they do, and practices that they do that I don't know about. But this nincompoop stopped at the Old Testament and never read the New Testament at all. and don't know nothing about the New Testament or Revelation, does not know that the Bible has all the prophecies in the Bible has been 100% foretold so far that could be done, has been 100% accuracy. So if that's 100% accurate, name any other book that's been 100% accurate. There's no other book out there. So it's like, you can't make a joke about a book that's got more accuracy than any book you've ever read. So I knew there was going to be something when he goes, what do you think about India? I said, oh, great. Here goes another one. I'm like, every time I hear the word India, the first thing I'm thinking about is either Hindu or Muslim. I'm like, everything that I'm not. And I'm like, I think that, what about our country? I don't know, man. I used to have an Indian that lived next door to me, and their place smelled like crap. All I smelled was this. They make these weird herbs and these like plants they boil, and it just smells the whole house. If you ever smell an Indian, you can smell what they eat through their pores. Like, they'll sweat the food that they eat, and the smell is so pungent. It's like it's just an odor that comes out of there, and it's because of what they eat and what they're putting in their body, and the type of food that they're eating. When they sweat it out, it's just, it's disgusting smell. That's why every time if you ever go to an Indian store, you kind of smell those weird, and they're always trying to burn incense and stuff like that. That's from that disgusting smell. Yeah, but it smells like garlic and orange, but it's not. It's their herbal plant. It's some kind of plant that they boil and they do something with, and then they hang it in their house too, so their whole house smells like it too. If you ever been to a black person's house, I used to live with like 3 sisters that were black, and man, they would boil some greens, and the whole house would just smell like straight greens, and I would have to go outside just to breathe, because I'm like, dude, I cannot breathe these straight greens. And I'm like, and who eats that many greens like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, just thinking of that smell gives me a headache to this point. Like, I got a headache just thinking of that smell. It's disgusting. You like how garlic smells? Oh yeah, yeah, it smells good when you're cooking it, but oh yeah, I can't stand, like, if I can't eat straight garlic, and I don't want straight garlic, because I don't want that in my breath. And then when it comes out of your pores, if you put too much garlic in your food, it'll come out of your pores. I don't want that. Like, I don't eat like that strong garlic. I mean, little garlic doesn't mean much. Oh, that's funny, world. That was stupid. Shut up. Come on, man. You stay quiet this whole time, and you come up with that? Did your kid tell you that joke and you repeated it? I'm only kidding, world. I'm playing with you, bro. Don't be so sensitive. He's like, I'm playing, bro. It's a joke. You calling me a demon vampire, and you think that's a joke? I need to work on your sense of humor, world. We need to work on that sense of humor just a little bit. I know. I'm only kidding, bro. I know what you're saying. But but I like garlic. I said I like garlic, but I just don't like a lot of garlic. Like, you probably like a lot of garlic, where you could smell yourself all night and smell your own farts and be like, yeah, that was some tasty food. Nope, not me. I don't want anything that garlic, because if you sweat it and you can smell it, that's not good. And I know people that would go eat garlic and not brush their teeth and be all up in your face with that garlic breath. And I'm like, I have to hold my breath and hold my breathing in just to not smell it. I can't stand it. It's bad, yeah, no. Especially, oh man, just some people sweat things out more than other people do. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody that eats garlic smells like that. But if you ever go to a place that puts a lot of garlic in their food and you eat that food, that smell sticks with you till the next day because it's all in you. Like, my ex would make garlic into like her fish and into other things and just put it like, and it'd be like garlic all over something. So I don't eat fish and I don't like stuff like that often. So I don't really eat stuff like that. So that smell, I smell all through her. And to me, it smells like dirty tootie. Like, ooh, it smells like dirty tootie. Even onions. No, onions is not that bad. Onions, yes, but it doesn't stick in your pores like that. You know, like garlic does. I like onions, and I eat onions, but I don't eat it raw or not like that. Like, you know, like Trevor, like one of my friends, he would straight take a bite of an onion and eat onion like that. I'm like, ugh. Like, you know, like the donkey from Shrek, or Shrek? Not the donkey. I think Shrek and the donkey. Cooked onions? Yeah. Cooked onions taste different than raw onions. Like, it's just, it's way better. It's way, I guess not as potent. I like onions too. Oh, jeez. We got another Shrek. I'm just gonna feed her onion. I can't eat straight tomato either. I don't know who can eat a straight bite of tomato. I can't do that either. I like onions, but it has to be mixed with something, like on my tuna, like on my hot dog, hamburger, sausage dog. And Nidia, when are you going to start realizing that if I don't message you back to check my live, damn, 1,000%, 10,000%? Jeez. Oh, that's disgusting. I don't know why I'm just hiding my channel from people. I shouldn't be doing that. But some people, I don't even want to give them a second chance anymore. I just want to get rid of them so I can find the good people out there. Hey, I gotta go eat and stay safe. Alright, good night, girl. Bye, Juliana. Enjoy your food. It's late, too. I would have thought you would have been in bed by now. It's 11 o'clock. What are you doing eating at 11 o'clock? Oh, it's 8 o'clock? Okay, good night, girl, or goodbye. Enjoy your dinner. Yeah, I forgot. No, you did not message me right back. You never message me right back. What are you talking about? I call you and you don't answer the phone. How are you gonna, like, you don't even answer when I call you. How are you gonna answer a text message right back? I don't, you barely message me right back. Like, when I see the message, I message you. Hon, I already saw the message. I saw when I got the message. When I messaged you, you did not message me right back. It was like 20 minutes later or 15, maybe 15, 20 minutes later. But it was not right back. No, when you called me, I know, like, you called me, I didn't see that you called me, but when I saw the missed call, it was not right afterwards. I'm telling you, it wasn't. You messaged me after you messaged me. I saw that you messaged me and then called, is what I saw. But I didn't see the thing. I know I messaged you and I was holding the phone and I was listening. I was watching something and then I passed out. And then I got up after a little bit and saw the missed call or the message and then the missed call. But that was like, it had to be at least 10 to 15 minutes later. At least I thought it was. Maybe I passed out and thought it was 10, 15 minutes. And it was maybe 5 minutes or something. I don't know. But I know it was not right after because I would have been... I was on Instagram for a little bit. And then took it off Instagram and went to a video. And for some reason, my Instagram doesn't message me. Because if not, I'll get notifications all day long. So I just see the beep or it'll ting, that's it. Well, you said right after. That 7 minutes is not right after, honey. Right after means within a minute you message somebody back, or within 2 minutes you message somebody back. 7 minutes is enough time to fall asleep waiting for somebody to message you back. And I know you can't be at your phone just like I can't be at mine, you know what I'm saying, but I wasn't upset about it either. And there's many times I called you and you don't answer the phone. Like, and I would let it ring, and I'd be like, alright. And then I would wait and wait a while, like a little while, and then I would get a call back sometimes, but sometimes I would get a message, then a call back. No, I don't call you right back. Yeah, because I didn't see the phone call. The same reason you don't message me right back or call me right back. That's what my point is. That's exactly my point that I'm making. Is that you cannot be there to get that call right then and there. And especially when I was just on YouTube for a while and I just kind of wanted to take a break away from YouTube, and then I was waiting and I was off YouTube for a little while and didn't get a message. Then I saw that you messaged and then messaged you back, and then when I get it, I messaged you back. But if I didn't see it and I didn't message you right back, it's because I didn't get it. That's what I just said. Of course, I just said it goes both ways. That's why I said that if you're not there to answer, that's why when you said, oh, I messaged you right back, I said, no, you did not. And I was right about that. You just said, you messaged me 7 minutes later. Right back would be right back. So you said, I messaged you right back. No, you did not. You messaged me 7 minutes later. And sometimes when you call me, like I don't see it, and it's not ringing because I don't have the phone directly. Like I gotta let it charge from being on live or from doing YouTubes, or just giving me a headache sometimes from being on it so long. So yeah, because you know why I'm getting loud, Nidia? Because I can. That's why I'm getting loud. Because I can. Because I'm an adult. And adults can be as loud as they want. And I can be as loud as I want. That's why I'm being loud. Because I'm allowed to be loud. Because I'm Puerto Rican and I can be as loud as I want. How is like, we've been through the same conversation before when you did that to me. Oh, why are you being loud with me? Who the hell did you turn into my mom? Like, I'm sorry, honey, but this is who I am. I'm not going to stop being myself, and you're saying stuff and I'm agreeing with it, and then you're like, okay, well, it goes both ways. I just sat there and said that. So wouldn't that mean the same thing? But no, my thing is that you don't come on YouTube when after the fact. That's what I said. I said, hun, whenever I'm not talking to you, or if I don't message you right back, why don't you ever check if I'm on YouTube really quick and say, oh, he's on YouTube. That's why he hasn't messaged me back. And there's times that you won't check, and I was like, okay, well, I don't know why you don't check. And I'm like, and that's all that I was saying. I wasn't saying anything rude. I was just saying that I wasn't trying to ignore you. I was on YouTube, working and trying to get my YouTube up. Nita, you don't know me, then. I'm sorry, hon, if you don't know me, but if you think I'm triggered up, you haven't seen shit yet. I'm sorry, honey, but you don't know me. If you think this is triggered up, then obviously you haven't been watching my lives either. Have you been watching my lives? Have you not seen me triggered up before? I thought that you, out of all people, would know when I get triggered up. I'm not triggered up. Now, I feel bothered. Yes, I feel bothered because you're saying stuff that you're doing yourself. Like, you asked me about questioning why I didn't do something, and you said you called me right back, which was not the truth. I called you out saying that it was not the truth. You did not call me right back. I fell asleep after I sent the response and waited for your response. Okay, and then I started watching the video. Then you turn around and said, well, that goes both ways. I know it goes both ways. That's why every time I've called you, you've never answered. I mean, I don't think you barely ever answered every time I call you. So, wouldn't that mean the same thing? You're already doing the same thing. But that's my point. Then how can you say I'm being hyped if I'm not being hyped? I'm being myself right now and trying to understand what you're trying to say and trying to understand what you're saying, and then you're getting, oh, why are you getting so upset? Why are you getting so hyped up? Why are you getting so mad? Why are you getting loud with me? What? I'm not getting loud. I'm literally just asking a question, trying to understand what point what you have been making. You're making it look like I did anything wrong if I didn't do anything wrong. I know you didn't do anything wrong when you didn't answer the 5, 6, 7, 8 times I've called you. You never answered back. And I don't get upset. I wait for you to call me back. And then I'll try to answer it. But if I can't get to it and we're both missing each other, it's not like I'm intentionally doing anything or coming at you any type of way. I understand. And that's all I was saying. I mean, I'm not upset about anything. I'm not deep, but you can't sit there and say that I'm all upset and I'm mad when I'm not mad. I'm not hyped up or nothing. I'm just trying to understand what was the point where you're saying, because I try my best and I call you back. When you call me, I call you back. You don't answer it. Then how's that my fault? Did I not try to call you back? Yes. Did I do something wrong? No. I went on YouTube Live. Like, if I call you, you don't answer the phone, I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to go on YouTube Live now. I'll wait for you to call me back. I'll wait 5, 10 more minutes. You don't call me back, and then I go on YouTube Live. And then when I get on YouTube Live, I'm on YouTube Live for like almost an hour and a half, hour 20 minutes, and then you get on live an hour and 20 minutes later. And I'm like, well, if you messaged me, you really wanted to talk to me and see me, you told me that when you can't see me, you go on my YouTube and you watch me on my YouTube, or you go on my IG, right? But why wouldn't you go on my YouTube to see if I'm on there if you know that I'm working on my channel so hard? You know I'm working on my channel, and you know you're always invited on my channel. I've never once told you weren't invited on my channel. So then, like, and you should be getting a notification that I'm going on live every time I go on live. I don't know why you're not getting your notifications. I find that weird too. Like, Danny knew right when I was on live, every time I went on live. He was right there. I'm like, how do you get in? How do you know I'm on live? He's like, oh, I get notifications when you get on live. And I'm like, so thought you were getting notifications. Then you said, no, I'm not getting no notifications at all. And I'm like, well, I find that weird because somebody else was getting all their notifications. And I have, but I can't do it every time. I can't do it every time. Like, my mind does not work that way. And there's times I've told you I was going on live, Nidia, and you not show up at all. At all. So, and then I stopped doing it. I'm not going to tell you every time I go on live because I message you and I call you, you don't answer, then to me, it's not important then to you. Because if it did, you would have answered it. So I said, okay, if she needs me, I'll be on live. And a lot of times, you don't show up to my live until I'm about to get off. I'm like 5-10 minutes about to get off. And then you show up, and then I'm like, okay, I'll stay longer since you're on here. And I'll try to talk to you and start conversations with you. But, I mean, I try to call you and I message you a lot. As much as I can, I try to message you. It's just hard when you get, like, if a last minute thing happens, somebody shows up and says, hey, come on, I need your help. I'm on the fly, and so I go. You know what I'm saying? And I try to tell you everything that I can. I just don't know what I would have possibly have done wrong today. There ain't nobody here. There's 2 people, and it's me, you, and who cares? You had this conversation with me from the start when you were telling me, don't yell at me or don't be loud. Why are you being loud with me? When I wasn't even being loud. It's like, how do you want me? You want me to start whispering when I talk to you and be like, I wish that you would have done that before this whole conversation then, because then all of this could have been not put on here at all. Because at the end of it, like, I don't know why you're not getting notifications when I go on live. I don't understand that. I just don't understand that. Yeah, I mean, especially that you're my lead mod, my main mod, and you're not there. And I don't expect you to be there all the time, but there's times that I probably could have used you, and I don't dwell on that. I let it go because I know that you're a mom, and I know that you're busy. I know that you go to the gym. I know that you got a lot of other things going on. You got family. Shit, you have way more fun than I do. You've been to concerts. You've been to parties. You go do all this fun stuff and have such a great time, and I trust you in everything you do. I absolutely trusted you. And never once have I ever been constantly or saying that you've done anything wrong, even when you were busy. And when I did joking around, I put JK on it, you got pissed. You got mad at me over it. And I was like, wow, I said just kidding. I was only teasing around. And you really thought I was all upset about it. I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, you told me the same thing, that I was being loud. And I'm like, when you say that, it just hypes me up. It makes me get loud. It makes me get hyped when somebody says that. When somebody says you're mad when you're not mad, it starts to get you mad because it's like, no, I'm not upset. I'm just trying to understand. I'm trying to just understand what I did wrong, or if I did something wrong, then I want to know what I did wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not going to say, oh, I did something wrong if I didn't feel like I did something wrong. So I'm just trying to understand, if I did something wrong, I apologize. I wasn't trying to hurt your feelings or trying to do anything hurtful, but I always call you first or try to talk to you first before I even get on live. Like, live has been coming second, you know, and I know lately you don't feel that way because I've been tagging a lot of videos too. So I could understand why you might feel that I've been not as close, but it's only because I've been stressing like really bad. I've been just stressing about things, and I don't want to take you down with my stress or my energy, take you down because I'm low on energy or I'm low on on stuff. So I try not to bring you down. I keep to myself so I don't do that. But that's got nothing to do with anything. A lot of times that I'm either just watching a video on my phone, or, you know what I'm saying, or I'm learning something about the Bible, or I'm trying to get some content to talk to on live, like, or I'm tagging YouTube videos, or I'm trying, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out how to make this stupid channel work. And I just feel discouraged. And I don't care what anybody thinks. What anybody else thinks, it doesn't matter. I care what you think. Well, I don't care what anybody else watching, what they think. I'm not here for them like that. And also remember that last time, what you say? I never say you didn't trust. I know you didn't say that. I never said that you said that you didn't trust me. I said what it was is that whenever you had that family outing, and I kept messaging you, and I told you that they know that I was just thinking about you, and then I said something else like, oh, you went to the gym or something and you didn't message me, and I put, oh, just kidding on it, JK on it, and then you were like, you just took it totally the wrong way, and I was like, okay, so I'm trying not to do that. It's like, well, I'm not going to do that again. So I try not to crowd you like that. I try not to, you know what I'm saying? I just try to have more trust. I mean, if I don't trust you, there's no way this relationship would ever work. I mean, there's no way. You got to have trust. And I know that you trust me. And I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking it in general. I'm just trying to get this watch time hours up, which I have to get up, and it's discouraging because it's a lot of time, and my subscribers aren't going as high and as fast as I want it to be. It's actually going slower now. It's getting harder to get or even talk to the right amount of people. I could get up to, listen, I got, on one of my videos I had, it was like 400 views on it, 300 or 345 views on it, okay? As soon as I start talking about God, as soon as I start talking about certain things, they run. And I don't care about that, okay? And I'm still going to do what I have to do, but it's still discouraging. It really is discouraging. I try to be on camera so I can make a platform out of something, and it's just taking forever, and I'm just so overstressed that it doesn't take much sometimes for me to misread something. And I'm not upset with you. I'm not mad at you at all. I don't think you did anything wrong or said anything wrong at all. I don't want you to think that I think that. What I'm just trying to say is that I tried to call you, is all I said, and then I passed out waiting for you, and I was sorry for that. I tried to, you know, I messaged you, I know I messaged you, and I tried to call you again, and you didn't answer. So then I said, all right, I waited a little bit, and then I said, all right, let me go online. I started trying to do, I think I started tagging a couple shorts, and then I went and said, all right, I didn't get a call back from you, then I went on live. When I was on live for like, maybe 40 minutes, 47 minutes, something like that, then you started messaging me. And then I was thinking, okay, well, maybe if I don't answer a message, you'll check YouTube, because usually that's what you do. When I don't message you back, you'll check YouTube, because you assume you would just know that I'm on YouTube, because I didn't answer you. I more likely could be on YouTube. So I'll wait for you thinking that you're going to get on YouTube. And then you don't. Then I'm like, almost near the end, you'll show up. And then I'm like, oh, there she is. And then you'll be like, oh, I was at the gym. I just got home. Then that makes sense because you were probably busy, too busy to check if I was on YouTube. So I was like, okay, I understand that, you know. But sometimes I wish you would just check on YouTube and be like, hey, baby, I'm over here. I'm just doing here. Okay, you're on YouTube. I'll talk to you in a little bit. I'm at the gym right now. All right, cool. You know, right. If I had my other phone going, then I could have just messaged you and be like, hey, I'm on YouTube. I know you are, but there's times I call you and you're not there because you don't answer the phone. Like, and it's been quite a few times that I try to call you and you don't answer the phone. And I know that you're probably busy, probably doing something, but like, it's getting to a point where it's every time I call you, and it's the same thing with me sometimes too. So, and I understand that, like, you can't just be in front of your phone all the time, you know what I'm saying? Or you could just be busy at that time. You could be in the middle of doing dishes, or in the middle of doing laundry, or in the middle of doing something. So I totally understand that. I do. Oh, I did call you today. Yes, I absolutely did call you today. Yes, I did. So, I did right before I went on YouTube Live, I called you. And I waited 10 minutes to see if you would call me back. And you did not call me back. So then I got on YouTube Live. And that's why I got frustrated when you said that, because I was like, what are you talking about? I called you right before I went on, and I waited for you to call me back and said, that's fine, I'll just go on YouTube. And I've done it. I've actually done that like 3-4 times before. This is not even the first time I've done that. I've done that a few times already before. Well, I'm not going to argue with you. I already know that I did. So. I did. I called you I called you before you even looked. Well, then you didn't get it, but I definitely called you. So, I know I called you. And I called you before when you said you called me right back. And I was like, no, you did not. And you were like, oh, it was 7 minutes from there. And I'm like, well, that wasn't right back. Right back would have been within at least a minute. At least a minute, 2 minutes. I would have considered even 2 minutes right back. But you had an extra 5 more minutes that you did not call me back, which would have given anybody the ample amount of opportunity to have passed out if they were laying on the couch watching something and just passed out. So that's what I said. And then when I got up, I saw that your missed call happened. I called you back and tried to call you back and didn't get any answer. And which didn't surprise me, because I feel like every time I do call you, I don't get an answer. Honey, I don't need to go look. I'm on the phone. How can I look when I'm on the phone? I told you I cannot check while I'm on the phone. Girl, you just like, I'm not sending you. Don't believe me? Then you don't have to believe me. But I'm not sending you a screenshot. That's like crazy. I gotta send you a screenshot for you to believe me. No way. You don't believe me, and then you ain't gotta believe me, honey. Alright, then don't believe me then. She's like, send me a screenshot. The hell? If I gotta do that to get you to believe me, then that's sad. That my word wasn't good enough. Now, So, anyways, it's a dead conversation, Nidia. Send you a screenshot. No, sure thing there. Oh, Jesus. That's some crazy. So, anyways, let's talk about something different. So, anyways, how's your life? How's everything going? Did JV said his kid was having a football game. Your kid didn't have a football game today? What's today? I even told you that I sucked because I was having a bad day. I used to even say, "Well, why did you suck?" All right. Well, good night, Nidia. All right, I got you. Thank you. Appreciate you. She wants a screenshot because she don't freaking believe anything she don't believe what I'm telling her. Oh, Lord, have mercy on me. What a day. You just know when things just keep getting better and better. Thanks for the support. Appreciate that. I'll be right back, guys. Oh, Lord have mercy. Let's deal with one BS after one BS after. It's one BS after. The story of my damn life. So good. Everything happens for a reason. Come on, guys. I'm just trying to fold some laundry. Damn. Oh, that sucks. That's great, Josh. Great job. Fuck. Excuse my language. My life's good. Oh. Stephen Curry. Alright, what's up, guys? Anybody still here? Nobody wants to say anything? We got watchers, but not no talkers, huh? That's a little weird. Hey, what's up, Kashal? How you been, my brother? How you been, man? It's been a little bit, man. Yeah, God bless, bro. I got some new Bibles, bro. I went to church, and it was like a men's kind of group, and usually they have it for the guys and the girls together, but it was actually kind of cool, man. I was playing ping pong and stuff like that. I haven't played ping pong in a while. They were playing what is it called? Where you throw a sack into a hole, cornhole, and stuff like that. And when I was there, this guy, he used to give these little shells out. He goes, "Hey man, he gave me these Bibles. It was a large print. It's a reference Bible, but it's pretty cool, man. It's free. It's free. No cross on this one, though. Yeah, it's a nice Bible. Not bad. So, yeah, it's got pretty good print. This light in here sucks, though, man. It's terrible lighting in here. I reading anything in here with this lighting is just terrible. But yeah, I got this one, and then I got one more, and I was just dealing with an Indian guy that's a Muslim, and he was really he just didn't want to understand the religion at all. You get what I'm saying? And then he wants to talk about the Torah and stuff like that. Oh, what's going on with you, bro? And here's another one, man. Look at this one. This one's blue. The King James Version. This one's got a lot of information in it too. So I got 2 Bibles, bro. And I'm going to start getting some more Bibles for my channel too. So when the channel gets more up there, and then I'll try to send some of these Bibles out to people. So everybody has a new Bible, you know what I'm saying? And Bibles that come in boxes like this, man, that's pretty cool. A little box Bible. They gave him that, well, actually, he told me about he had Bibles there, and I said, well, I'm going to go grab a couple, and he said, all right. And then he gave me this, and the Times. And then he gave me this one. So what's going on with you, Kashal? Anything you want to share, bro? I've been going through a rough one, too, in my life, bro. I've been going through a lot. You got to understand, bro, when you got a light and you're spiritually going a certain way, you're going to get attacked a lot. Evil is just going to come after you way more. You know what I'm saying? And evil has been coming after me just the same way. Like, and then the people that you think that you could trust and love, that would have your back, that would be there for you, bro, those are the ones that get you faster than anything. They're the ones that turn their back on you quicker than anything. They're the ones you gotta fear. That's just to be honest. It's kind of sad the sad world we live in, bro. It really is. It really is, bro. But I'm praying for you, bro. Praying that God has mercy on you. And God has mercy on you. But, bro, we got to stay away from demons and bad people, bro. Sometimes even if it's in your family, like if they're headed the way that is not of God, you got to know when to turn the other cheek, per se. Like if they're doing something that ain't of God, then you can't support it, bro. So just know that. Don't let evil try to pull you any which directions, bro. God uses us as vessels. Sometimes, man, you got to listen to what God's trying to reach out and tell you through his people, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know what you're going through, bro, but if I can help you, I will try to help you as much as I can. I can't believe I can't even use this whole live either. Bro, I'm going to reset my live because I can't use this anymore. So, I'm sorry, man. Not against you. But just wait. I'm going to relive it. Just redo it. I'm going to have to rebook it because I can't use this. I can't use it. So, alright, bro. Let me redo this.